Hi guys, back again in my channel. So today I want to discuss about Gingaman. So wait a minute. I think my camera is a little bit different. So let me check. Oh, let me see first. How you guys think? You can see my camera or everything is good? Okay, so let me pause a bit. Okay, so somehow my camera is not that on point, but basically what I want to show you guys is this one. So yeah, basically I'm having the Gingaman series right now. So let me change my camera positions a little bit. Okay, so I think now you guys can see in a better positions. Okay, so I think it's good. It's better now. We have the Gingaman. Actually, today I want to start live of a new series. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna talk about the robot story. So I'm a Sentai collections that I watch Sentai a lot, but sometimes I forget. I also collecting the Sentai toys, but I want to learn more about the story or background about the Sentai. Okay, Gingaman is one of my favorite Sentai, so that's why I want to start to study this with you guys, and then I hope you guys enjoy this kind of sessions. Okay, so first of all, before we study about the Gingaman, we learn about Gingaman. So I show you guys, this is my collections of Gingaman so far. We have the Gingaioh, yeah. So you can see this bad boy here. I already had review on my channel. So if you're interested, please take a look of this review. And I also have the black version. Oh, this really hard to find, I think. And mine is already not in the good condition for the box, but I haven't taken a look inside the box since I bought it. So I just checked a little bit, but I haven't checked too much about this. So soon I'm going to play with this, I hope. And then I want to check what inside. And we also have the BullTaurus. I'm doing this review right now, and I gonna release the review soon for this one. And we also have the Ginga Phoenix. Okay, so this one I also already have the review. So if you guys interested, please check the list, and please enjoy this review also. So Giga Phoenix, one of the sidekick of the Gingaioh, and it's really cool design with the boomerang. So how much you see the Sentai with the boomerang functionality. And also we can see that this one, Roketo Punch, is really rare design. Okay, so this is my newest collections about the Gingaman, which is the Gingabytes. Gingabytes is one of the big super robot that can transform between the spaceship like this, become the robot like that one. So this really cool. So I haven't opened this one, but I gonna have this review soon once I have time. But the point is, this Gingabytes in the story, it can fit or it can bring the Ginga Phoenix and the Ginga Rhinos inside it. Okay, so you guys may already notice that I still lack Ginga Rhinos in my collections. So I hope I can get that Ginga Rhinos soon and add it to my collections. Okay, so let's back to our topic. Okay, so how I gonna do this live is actually recently I have idea to study more about Sentai, and then I found a good website to learn about this Sentai. This website is so crazy. So it's called, I think, a Power Ranger Wiki or something. So using this website is already well indexed with the all information from the friends all over the world, I think. So they put that kind of information in one website. So it's really convenient. I really want to read that, but at the same time, maybe I lost motivations if I need to read that alone because I don't make a time actually to study that. But with you guys, with this kind of sessions, I hope I have that energy to study together with you guys, and then I also want to have your opinion about whatever, about the comments, about the Sentai, about the Megazord, about the Robo, whatever you like about this kind of Sentai. Okay, so I'm gonna open that page first, and then I'll show you guys what is the page looks like. And then I think some of you guys also already been familiar with this website. So if you have any more information, please let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the website right now. So can you see the screen? Now I'm sharing my screen. So it's called the Power Ranger Wiki. So Power Rangers.fandom.com. And actually in here you can get information a lot about the Sentai collections. For example, oh hi Totoro. Hi, nice to have you there. Okay. And Seijuu Sentai Gingaman, actually you can click from the Sentai here, and then it's already organized with the years when it released and also the Power Ranger version of it. Okay, so if you want to search any Sentai, you just need to click in here. So there is search, and then just like I'm showing you guys, I'm searching Gingaman previously, so I just click Gingaman, and then it's going to show the page like this. Okay, so let's start our study together. So basically for Seijuu Sentai Gingaman, oh, this one is 22nd productions of Super Sentai television series, and it's remade actually in the American version 2017. Okay, so I think this one is released in 1998. So goes to the 2019. It's almost 20 years, 17 years, something around that. So it really took time for it to be adapted to the American version. Okay. So Gingaman basically it's using the motif of classical elements, I think. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, pirates. They're using for the main antagonist. Okay, horseman and so on. But I think Gingaman itself is using some kind of the galactical beast that we can see. So I'm showing. I want to see what the Gingaman toy looks like on the behind. So I just try to switch my screen right now, so you can see my screen on the right side. So maybe I'm going to my screen right now. So you can see actually this one is the galactic beast that it's mentioned previously. We have the Ginga cat. Sorry about that. We have the Ginga cat, Ginga Leon, Ginga Maverick, and this one is Ginga Falcon, and the other one is Ginga Gorilla. So there are some kind of the galactical beasts that transform, become the robot, and it's help the Gingaman to fight the enemies. So basically that kind of story over there. So let's back to the topic here. Okay, so Seijuu Sentai Gingaman. So this website is really crazy. So you guys can see about the production, plot, characters, Gingaman, what is the extra heroes, and some kind of the weapons that you're using, power up, very complete informations about the Gingaman. Okay, so basically the story itself, it's like, oh, okay, so it's not called the Galactic Beast, but it's called the Star Beast. They're mysterious animals who fight for the sake of defending harmony of the Milky Way. So this one is crazy. So how the Galactical Beast or the Star Beast is dedicated for defending the planet Earth or the Milky Way itself. So 3,000 years ago, so space pirate invaded Earth and the Star Beast and the first Gingaman warriors of the Ginga Forest. So I'm thinking right now where is the Ginga Forest it is, and they fought them with the mystical power called Earth. So Earth, the power from the planet Earth, and then they imprisoned that space pirates. And the Ginga people cloak their forest within the boundaries. So I guess this Ginga people is from the planet Earth. So let me drink my coffee a little bit. It's really enjoyable to play with this kind of Sentai toys while reading the story and drinking the coffee a bit. So I'm showing you guys my coffee. Okay. Oh, Totoro, can you see my screen right now? Is it still black? So everyone can see my screen, or is it okay right now? So I guess it's okay. No? Oh, no? Okay, so maybe I'm gonna pause a bit and okay, I'm gonna reshare right now. Sorry, a little bit. Become black screen when I'm trying to share my tab. Okay, thank you, Totoro. Now you guys can see it. Okay, so back again. So Ginga Forest, Ginga people, they use the planet Earth power to lock these barbarian pirates that invaded Earth. Then I guess this one is the name of this Ginga people. At that time is Hyuga Hayate, Goki, Hikaru, and Saga. So 133rd generations. So they already fighting this kind of pirates for more than 100 years. Okay, so whatever, and basically I think somehow it didn't mention it here, but I think the pirate itself, they can unlock themselves and they can escape from the lock and from the prison, and somehow it's they keep escaping, I think, for this 132 years, because it's 133 generations, right? So that's the logic. How do you guys think? Okay, so basically the order 133 third generations also are there hiding these beasts in the roaring mountain, and the barbarian attack to find them the birth of the new Gingaman. Okay, so Ginga braces, Ryoma activates his earth power and awakens the Ginga braces. The Gingaman fight together with the Star Beast against the barbarians. So they desire to revive the demon beast Titanic, on whose corpse they built their castle. Okay. So in here, we got explanations about the characters like Ginga Red, Green, Blue, Yellow, and Pink. So this one is some kind of like usual color of the Gingaman of the Sentai collections, Sentai series. You can see that this one is the character down here. So the red, green, blue, pink, and also yellow. Okay, so let's back to the story. So 132 predecessor. Wait. They call it the 133rd generation of warriors. So this one is 132. So how to calculate that? So 133rd and 132, it should be aligned, right? But now it's 132 predecessor, and this one is the actor, and this one is the name of the character, Ryoma Hayate, Goki, Karu, and Saya. So we can see the posting up here, and I believe this one is the Black Bull. I think the Black Bull is this character over here. So I'm checking my camera whether you guys can see. This one is the character over here. It's called the Bull Black. Okay, Jukishi Bull Black. Okay, so this one is the character. So this one is, I think, the humanoid robot, and they can get into the BullTaurus, which is the mecha itself. Okay, so how do you guys think? How this kind of study, do you guys like it? I really like so much because while reading, and we also keep touching the real toys, it's really enjoyable. Enjoying my coffee again. Okay, let's go. So the extra heroes in here. The Black Knight, Bull Black, is Hyuga Koji Ochiai. So this is the name. Okay. So over here we can learn about the Ginga Forest, other Super Sentai. Oh, okay. So there's already other Super Sentai. I'm not interested in learning the other Super Sentai right now because I want to learn of the Gingaman first. Okay, so maybe what I want to learn next is about the mechas. Okay, mechas. Oh, toy lines. I want to see toy lines. Okay, let's see toy lines right now. Okay, toy lines. Okay, so it's only explain about the toy lines in here, but it's not too much explaining, and there's no picture or something. So I think right now I just try to skip this one, and then let's learn about the mecha itself. Okay, so basically start this system. So I need to reshare my screen, become the other. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm gonna reshare right now. I hope the Blake's screen already gone, and I sharing wrong tab. Okay, so in order to prevent the back and forth, I just need to. I will not open. I gonna share. Okay, so already sharing. So I'm showing the start this system. So I hope you guys can see the same screen with me. Okay, so I'm gonna start with I think the Super Armor Shine Gingaioh. I think this is too much. And actually this website is really good because it's also showing with the color of the Sentai that combine become this mecha. So we can see that the red one, green one, blue, yellow, pink, and the black So if they combine together, they gonna make the Super Armor Shine Gingaioh. Okay, so I think this one I'm gonna open the Seijuu Sentai Gingaman first. Or is it from here? No. Okay, I gonna open the Seijuu Sentai Gingaman first. Okay, Seijuu Sentai Gingaman. Right now, let's start our study. Yeah, Seijuu Sentai Gingaman, which is this one. The one that I have over here right now. And let's see. So this service mission Gingaioh, and it's mentioned in here like Seijuu Gatai Ginga Jushi Gingaioh, Seijuu Gatai Ginga Jushi Gingaioh, Super Armored King. So this one is the primary mecha of the Gingaman. Wow, it's really cool. I like this kind of Sentai movie which still using the suit actor like this. We can see from the proportions. Let me have a sip of the coffee first. So it's combinations of the service Gingaleon, Gingarilla, Gingalcon, Gingafrick, Gingacat. I think it's short to Gingacat, not Ginga. Okay. Wow. First appearance is chapter 7. Are you sure that it takes 7 episodes just to show the Gingaman, the Gingaioh? It takes a long time. Okay, so let's back. So last one with 38 meters, 50 meters weight, 5,600 tons. How they hide this kind of Ginga beast somewhere without someone noticing it? And power is 25 million of watts. Okay, so overview. So when the Gingaman summon the Star Beast, they can channel the energy of the Star Beast's home planet through their mechanical blade Kiba. Okay, so this untransformed Star Beast, so they originally look like this. So Gingaman, Gingarilla, which is the gorilla, falcon, which is a dragon, or this one is some kind of bird, and Ginga Maverick, Ginga Cat. Okay. So basically, they are living in other space, but they helping the Gingaman, and then they can channel their energy when helping the Gingaman, and then basically they mechanical blade Kiba. So using the mechanical blade Kiba, they're transforming them into the Silver Star Beast. So Gin Seijuu with the command of the Great Rebirth. Okay, and then they can combine become the Gingaioh. So basically, by some kind of command, they transform become the mechanical beast instead of the one by one beast itself. So I just kind of wonder whether they already exist since 132 years ago, or they also some kind of descendant of their predecessor, which also helped the previous generation of the Gingaman. Okay, so basically Gingaioh is armed with the silver armor and Galcon bowgun, which the form of the upper half of the silver service Gingaocon body. Then finisher are the meteor bullet Ryuseiran, okay, which shot the bowgun, and Galaxy Giskin Cup Ginga Jogiri, an energized sword slash. Okay, so Gingaioh also has the variations of using Starbase. So this one is silver armor sword, and this is the Galcon bowgun, which is a transformable version from the upper half of the Ginga Falcon. Okay, so let's see what next. Okay. So okay, this one is already not. I gonna go to each starbase first. I want to know more about the starbase. Oh, each starbase we just click and then it's going down. Okay, so starbase silver, starbase Gingaman. So I kinda understand. So starbase is basically the original form of the animal itself. So it's called the starbase Gingaman. But when it transforms using that command, it will call silver starbase Gingaman. So you can see like this one. So let's take a look a bit about the stats in here. So Gingaman, Gingaret, who is the summon, length 27 meter, and then when it become the mechanical form, it's become longer, like 28 meters, 600, and then once become mechanical, yeah, logically it should be like that because it's having some kind of armor, 1,200 tons, and then speed also increase when it's become the mechanical beast. Okay, silver starbase in here, so Gingaman. Okay, it's already explained in here. So this the picture. So basically in form of the toys, we can see in here. This is how it looks like of the Gingaman. So you guys can see over here. So I hope you guys can see correctly. Over here is the Gingaman. So it's really nicely made, I think. So we can take a look about the silver Ginga this here. So this is how it's replicated become the toys itself. Okay, it's kind of nice. So I'm gonna put my camera back to the positions, and I'm gonna study again about the starbase Gingaman. Is the lion-like beast of fire to attack with a strong flame. It's called the Golka. Coffee and a surge of flame from its mouth. Okay, so it can shooting some kind of strong flame. Let's take a look more again. Then he gains the ability to become the silver starbase Gingaman with the silver flame attack. Okay, so that's about the Gingaman, and I want to move next to the Ginga Falcon. Oh, I like the Ginga Falcon. So it reminds me of the Godzilla counterpart, which is the King Ghidorah or something, but this one is one hat. So it's Ginga-con. And this is how the starbase looks like. And we can see over here for the toys itself, it looks like this. So hopefully you guys can see. So it looks like this for the starbase toys versions. Okay, and let's back to this one. So starbase Gingaman 26 meter 27, so it's approximately the same size of the Gingaman. Weight 400 become 800. So Gingaman is more heavier, but this one looks like bigger actually. Then the speed is really different with the Gingaman because it has double the speed. You can see 600. This is 1000 and 1.5. It's max 1.5. It's just like a fighter. Okay, so one thing that I want you guys to notice that actually there's it's also mentioned like Thunder Galacta Beast in here. So basically this one is the other name of the starbase Gingaman because in the US versions of the Gingaman, It's called the Thunder Galactic Beast, but it's basically the same thing. I think the same story. So I just won't follow the Japanese versions right now. Otherwise, it's going to cause some kind of confusions. Let me study about these Japanese versions. But if you guys has knowledge about the English versions or the US versions, please tell me in the comment sections. And then I really like to learn also about that. Okay, so Gingaioh, okay, Seijuu Gingaman is the falcon hybrid dragon-like beast of wind, of course, because it's really fast. The second strongest after Gingaioh roaring cyclone attacks some is a tornado. Okay, so it looks like full the power wind, and the Gingaioh the power is the flame, and it's called by the Ginga Green. So this Power Ranger of the Sentai Ginga Green calls out the Gingakan, and its native planet of the wind planet Galcon. So I'm not sure what kind of planet is that. So let's take a look a bit. Galcon. Is there any explanation about the Galcon? Galcon is the home planet of the star beast Gingakan and the star beast of Ginga Green. So that's all. Okay. I hope there is some kind of more story about that, but it's okay. Okay, so power of the wind. Then I really enjoying this kind of study. Star beast Gingarilla. So it's a gorilla looks like. So you guys can see. I really like how the design of this Gingarilla. So it's controlled by Ginga Blue height 30 meters. So it's slightly taller or bigger compared to the others. I think this is 26, right? So the Gingarilla is the biggest one. 800, 1600, and the speed is a little bit lower than Gingaioh. Okay, so Stardust Gingarilla is the bipedal gorilla-like beast of water. So the energy power is water, basically. And so a melee fighter, Gingarilla uses his mighty strength to increase his muscle mass for even more power. This kind melee attack from this kind of gorilla mecha, and comes whenever Ginga Blue calls out Gingarilla. So native of the hibernate planet called the gorilla. So do you want to study about the gorilla? I think this one, do they have the more information about gorilla? So let's try to find out. Okay, as per expected, Gorilla is the home planet of the Stargate Gingarilla. That's all. Okay, but I really like how the wiki page works, because once you guys have more information about the Gingarilla, for example, in the future, if they make another series of the Gingaman, then telling a story about the backstory about how each planet of the each animal was formed, at that time we can update the wiki page. So don't worry, guys. So this page is really useful even for the future. Okay, so it's fire a blast of freezing paper for the chest called the Silver Blizzard. Okay, so it's become the Gingaioh hits and lag in the toy versions. And how about the real one? Okay, Gingarilla stores the fist of Gingaioh in his feet. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so this is the Silver Star Beast, and we have the versions of the toys over there. Really nice. Go again. Wow, Ginga Freak. This one looks like a werewolf. So far, I like the design of the Ginga Freak. It's really cool. So far, which one you guys like between the four? So far, the Ginga Leon, Ginga Falcon, Ginga Freak, Ginga Gorilla. Which one do you like more? Tell me in the comment section. Okay, so Ginga Freak. Start this Ginga Freak. Seijuu Sentai is the wolf-like beast of thunder. So it has the power of the thunder and charging his opponent and using the strong electric. It's called by the Gingaioh and it's native of the forest planet Gavrik. And later gained the ability to become the Silver Stardust Ginga Freak, Ginga Seijuu Gingaberku. So it can perform a team attack with the Silver Stardust Ginga Cat later on. So let's see after the Ginga Cat and he forms the Ginga of left eye. So it's called by the yellow one. The length is 26 meters, so around the same size as the Ginga Leon one is the lion one is the maverick or some kind of wolf. 500 and then once become the robot, the mechanism Mecha is 1000 ton and the speed is more or less the same with the Ginga Leon. Okay, so this is the Silver Stardust when it becomes the robot. So Ginga Freak, Gingaioh is this one. So I kinda curious. They really looks like between the toys and between uh, the the design of the mecha in here. So it's really nice. So you guys can see it here. Okay, so Ginga Ferret and last one is Ginga Cat. Oh, this one is ridiculous. So it looks like a human inside this costume. It doesn't look like a cat. Okay, Ginga Cat, Ginga Cat. Okay, start this Ginga with Seijuu Gingato. It's a wild cat-like star beast of flower. Oh, it's a flower power which shoot out the hairs of her money-like darts in her flower bullet pack. Okay, it looks like some kind of hedgehog or something. So it's called by Ginga Pink, calls out the Gingat and native of the sun planet Gad. Oh, the power is 10. Okay. And so this is how the Ginga looks like. And then once it turns become the silver disc, it looks like this. Length more or less same and weight is around 600 to 500 to what 500 to 600 pounds and once become robot 1000 and then the speed is also kind of similar. It's 550 kilometers to 700. So far only the Ginga Falcon has the very fast speed over all this Silver Stardust anime. Okay, so that's what we learned about the mecha itself. So it's really cool. Okay, so let's learn about the Super Armor Shine Gingaioh. So I think this one is the power up version of the Gingaioh where you can attach this one and the crown. So it's called the Orion Galaxy Megazord. What does it call? But in Japanese version it's called Super Armor Shine Gingaioh. It's really cool design and it combined from the Stardust Ginga Leon, Ginga Con, Ginga Gorilla, Ginga Maverick, Ginga and also Light of Ginga with 38 height 51. So I guess this is a little bit higher. Weight 5,600 pounds. So this is kind of same. But I just curious because why the power doesn't change after we power up using this super armor chain Gingaioh. So I think this is something wrong about this page, or maybe this information is not updated, or we don't have enough information so far. So it's still unknown, basically. Hmm. Coffee time. And so basically, what they say in here is, so after claiming the life of Ginga, the Gingaman finds the forming Gingaioh, so it can combine, change, power up using the super armor shine Gingaioh in here. So hi guys, the one that just joined, thank you for joining this station. So in this station, I just want to study about the Super Sentai, and today we learn about the Gingaman, Seijuu Sentai Gingaman. I hope you guys like it. So please enjoy. And so back again to Super Armor Shine Gingaman, the final battle, fighting the Titanics. Now I'm curious, how does the Titanics looks like? Let's take it. Hope they have the picture. Hope they have. Oh. This is the picture of the Titanic. So it's some kind of the monster. So it's kind of different with what I imagined. But let's learn about this in a moment. So basically, it's using the star up power to fight the Titanics, and it's using the super armor sword, the Gingakan, which he used to perform the great galaxy beast Gingakan. Okay, so it needs the power up to the final boss, basically. And after fight the Titanic, so Earth Demon Beast, is this the same animal that we check? Oh, this one another different thing. Seijuu Sentai Gingaman, this one is, what is this? When the demon beast Titanic was killed, a piece of its flesh ended up within the earth itself and slowly evolved into a new form of monster. Okay, so it's different, guys. So it's different with Titanics. Oh my god. So I hope not all the monster go down after beaten up, being absorbed to the earth. Otherwise, we gonna have a lot of monster, and Super Sentai is going to be busy fighting the monster. Okay, so after we kick the Earth Demon Beast, Gingaioh channels his flame power into the Super Armor Shine Gingaioh attacks. Doing so allows him to perform Galaxy Beast King Flaming Cut. Okay, so this one is the Super Silver Armor Sword. So I don't have this one right now, but I hope I can get this in the future somehow later. Okay, so which one is you like most about these 5 stars, guys? Please poll. Ginga Lemon, Ginga Maverick, Gorilla, Falcon. Which one do you like? Please comment in the comment section below. Or so far, if you have more information about this Gingaman, please tell me in the comment sections. So right now, I really learn about the origin of the Star Beast. I really like to learn the Star Beast and their planet origin, even though I don't remember one by one so far what their planet name, but Planet of Thunder, Planet of Flame, Planet of Wind, Planet of Flower, or something. So it's really interesting. And now I want to see the design before we go to the Titanics and then the Earth, uh, the Earth monster previously. So I want to see first about the design of the Gingaman. Oh, I think it's going to look cool. Oh, it takes a long time, but I just go back. Okay, I just going back. Where am I? So maybe we just need to click here. I'm not going to click this one. So if you're interested, you guys can go to the podcast.fandom.com. But what I'm gonna do is just try to zoom in a little bit, so it's faster for me to see what it looks like from the close frame. Okay, so this is the design of the Super Armor Shine Gingaioh. This one is the concept art. Oh, this one is really cool. I really wonder how people can make this kind of design. It's really uh, beauty of art, I think. And this is designed for each animal: the Gingaioh, Ginga Falcon, Ginga Maverick, Ginga Gorilla. Oh, really cool. I think they have the, let's say the, oh, okay. This is the high definitions pictures. Wow, I just want to enjoy this a little bit. It's really cool, I think. Ginga Land, Ginga Falcon, Ginga Barrack from the behind. Crazy. People who designed this, really applause for you guys. Okay, so Super Armor Gingaioh, I just want to learn about the monster just now. So usually how you guys study about if using the wiki, or maybe I like to learn actually, but I just curious actually how people do the learning. So I just want you to share with me. So usually if I'm using the wiki, I just try to go through like the main page first, and then after that I try to click the link one by one, and then try to back, but not click and click to get more deeper and deeper, because I'm getting lost. I like to keep on the map. Okay. Hi for you guys that just joined this streaming. So today we study about the Gingaman. Let's take a look a little bit more. Demon Beast Titanic. Okay. Okay, I zoom a bit. Ginga Beast Titanic. It's kind of cool. So let me drink my coffee a bit. Do you guys like coffee? Okay. So this is the Titanic's normal. What is with the castle? Wow. What's this? So basically they built the castle on top of this animal. Crazy. Interesting concept. It has history, personality, and so on. So history, I want to learn first. A monstrous entity of immense size and power was born on Captain Saab's home planet, tamed by the Bowman. By attaching the rowdy, invincible castle to its back, after this, Titanic served as the pirate ship. Oh, it can serve as a pirate ship. How come it can serve as a ship? But it's interesting story. Carrying them throughout the galaxy, so the Bowman took up planet after planet of their treasures. Once a planet had been completely plundered, Bethany would then plunge through it, devouring its core and converting the planet's life force into a special jewel that Shahab used to unnaturally extend the life of himself and his crew. Oh, now it makes sense. So basically, they try to rob the planet, get the treasure, so the Titanics can devour the planet core, and somehow also this is like win-win solutions with the Bowman. So they can make a special jewel that can extend their life. So this is a genuine solution. This is some kind of a good partnership, I think. Okay. Then long ago, the Balban and Daltonics arrived on Earth with the intent of making their latest conquest, but were defeated by the combined power of the Star Beast and the first Gingaman, who then sealed them beneath the ocean. 3,000 years later, an earthquake broke the seal, and Balban almost once more set them loose off Earth. So this is why. So this is I learned something new today. So actually, it's really nice to know, like the story of the Gingaman. And fortunately, Diconic seal remained intact, so the seal is still there. So Baban cannot use the 100% of their power, so they want to revive him to continue their work by devouring Earth, planet, or something. Their attempt were constantly thwarted by the latest generation of Gingaman along with their old enemy Bull Black. So Bull Black is some kind of the antagonist that become the protagonist thing. So like the six rangers that usually show up at the end, almost at the end. And later Bull Black successor Huda. The Goblin finally succeeds to reviving Daltonics when life force was using Daltonics to get its heart beating again. So when BullTaurus used the corrupted warrior Bridges as conduit to channel massive amount of energy from passing asteroids, so they're using the asteroid energy to infuse that to Daltonics and make it revive again. Okay, when finally revived, Daltonics easily defeat the super armor Shine Gingaioh easily. So you can see this easily. It's easily defeated Super Armor Shine Gingaioh despite of the aid of the Ginga Rhinos and Ginga Phoenix. However, its long period of inactivity had caused its body around its back where the Balban castle stood to decay, and the strained battle further accelerated the damage. Okay, so learning the weakness, the Gingaman and Black Knight targeted the back. So basically getting sealed for 3,000 years somehow weakened its black back and it's get weakened. So Gingaman and Black Knight know that, find out about that, and then targeted the back. Then Gingaioh plans to get its back further after forming Super Armor and Ginga Rhinos and Ginga Phoenix rifle. Okay, nice. Personality. It has personality, guys. Okay. So a destructive monster focused on eating planet can concentrate their life into planetary gems. Extremely aggressive towards other giant foods and anyone smaller than it. Okay, so it's really easy to guess the personality of the Diatonics. Okay, atomic breath, strong jaw, strong tail, demon besieging abilities, ultra dense armor, weakness, the back because it's decay over time, and behind the scenes portrayal to the edit design, basically based on dinosaur and castle of demon beast Diatonics concept art. It's really good concept. I think it's really nice. Atomic etymology, Diatonic's name is combinations of die, the Japanese word of big and Titanic. I thought that at first it came from the Titanic or something, but no, it's from the die and Titanic. Oh, hi guys, for you, the one that just joined this study. So today I study about the Gingaman. So I want to learn more about the Gingaman from the wiki while playing with the toys. So this one is the Gingaman and also Gingaioh and also the BullTaurus that fighting the Gigantonics together, and luckily they succeeded to beat it. Otherwise, I don't know what our Earth will become. So let's go back. So Diatonics we study, and now it's time to study about the demon beast Diatonics. So this will be studied in the finale to visit the Earth demon beast. So let's start this. Hi guys, thank you for joining. Thank you. Let's go. Earth demon beast. Okay, let's take a look about the picture itself. It's kinda different with the Diatonics because Diatonics it looks like a dinosaur, but this one is more looks like alien or something. So still really nice design. I really like the kaiju things besides the Sentai. So I'm going to sing and let's learn about this guy. So when the demon beast Diatonics was killed, a piece of flesh, its flesh ended up with the earth itself and slowly evolved into a new monster form. So some part of the Diatonics get onto the earth and it become the earth demon beast. So Boban, looking at this, decides to make him the new host of their castle. Please, Boban, don't make any monster or animal become your castle. Please move on. However, having just been born, okay, it's just been born, so it's a baby or something. It doesn't look like a baby. Okay, so however, having just been born, the Earth Demon Beast was not big, though he was still a very large creature. So it's explained the size or strong enough. So Destruction King BullTaurus attempt to give him the extreme growth extract, eventually succeeding with the monster now fully grown, but at the cost of his life, despite the Gingaman using their combined power to prevent him from the ground. So after becoming the full size, the beast possesses immense brute strength. So we can imagine that could breathe fire and was able to fire deadly bursts of energy from his claws. So guys, do you know that whether they selling the Sentai monster toys? I never seen one, but I think it's also cool that we can make the Sentai toys fight with the some kind of the kaiju versions of their anime. So if you guys know something about that, please comment in the comment sections below. Don't forget. Hi guys for the one that just joined tonight. So thank you guys for joining. Okay, so let's go to next. And okay, so basically after growing become the full beast, it's they fight again and then BullTaurus use up more its power. So thank you BullTaurus. And use most of his force to destroy South Castle, so Hyuga could fight South elsewhere and also weaken the beast fighting power. Okay, and then they blow up. They send the final blow to this Earth monster. What does it call again? The Seijuu Earth Demon Beast. To the Earth Demon Beast. Okay. Personality, a mindless beast who only wishes to eat planets after reaching maturity. So I think it has the DNA of the Diatonics. It's explained how it's the appetite to eating the planet. Please stop and let's have a diet. Don't eat planet. Okay, so easily controlled by docking a structure with a steel wheel. So basically, it's a vehicle. It's a mindless. It's an organic vehicle. So power and abilities, it has more moves I think acid spray, corrosive lamp, giant vacuum mouth, giant claws, fire breath. Weakness burning at extreme heat, ultra dense armor. Okay, so this is the design. So it's different with the Diconics, which has the castle on the back, but this one, the castle is actually on the top of the head. Okay. Wow. It's kind of tiring to start with this, but at the same time, it's also interesting to read this kind of stuff. And let's see what else. So I think next I want to study about the Ginga Rhinos and the Ginga Phoenix. I hope they have it. Do they have it? Do they have it? Do they have it? No. Seijuu Sentai Gingaman. So I think we just put Seijuu Sentai Gingaman back. And I want to study about the Mecha. Seijuu Sentai Gingaman. Seijuu Sentai Gingaman. Okay, so I want to know about not service system, Mecha. I think it's Mecha. Okay, service system, steel service system. Okay, so this one, steel service system. Service system. Seijuu Sentai. Wait. This I am a little bit confused. So, Starbis Gingaman. So when they call it Starbis, it means that the normal Starbis before they transforming become the mechanical mecha. But after it's transformed become the mechanical mecha, it's called the Silver Starbis Gingaman. Silver. And if we talk about the Steel Starbis system. I guess the Steel Starbis system is the mecha or the vehicle that originally it not came from the Starbis animal, so intentionally made by people. So Steel Starbis Gingaman, I want to learn about this. I still don't have the Starbis Gingaman, but it combined from the Gingaioh 1 to 5, and it comes up from the chapter 29, the volume 29, the first appearance, and this is how it looks like. And still Starbis Gingaman, Seijuu Gingaman is one of the two Steel Starbis. Okay. So let's take a look. Overview. Gingaman is armed with double-barrel Gigantis Buster. Gigantis Buster cannon, which can fire with single piece card and from the tree. What? Wait. What? What? Wait. This one is Gingaman, so it's also some kind of the Starbis. It possesses great strength which it can use to ram out, blah blah blah. Gingaman. So which enable resist illusory powers of the Elias Merida to deploy it alongside Ginga Phoenix. The two are able to combine for an energy cycle attack. It and Ginga Phoenix were both destroyed after fighting Demon Beast Dynamics 2. In the Dynamics 2, in the Gingaman versus Mega Ranger. So basically, it's not. I think it's maybe not showing in the normal series, or it's showing. Oh, it should be showing in the normal series because it's mentioned like chapter 29, right? But it's destroyed in the movie, basically. So this is how it looks like in Gingaman. So it also have the evil Gingaman. So Now I'm a little bit confused, guys. But let's read the story a bit over here. So for me, the red rhinoceros like started Ginga rhinos. So obviously, it's really true that it came from the organic versions, which is the Starbase Ginga rhinoceros. Ginga rhinoceros was mortally wounded when its homeworld was attacked and destroyed by barbars. Its body was recovered by Dark Merchant Disneyland, who rebuilt it into a robot along with the steel Starbase Giga Phoenix and Giga Bitus. Okay, Giga Bitus is here, Giga Phoenix is here. So let's see, this one is the Giga Phoenix, guys. So Giga Phoenix here, and also we can see over here that I also have the Giga Bitus. Okay, Giga Bitus is here. I just a little bit worried because they didn't mention about the Giga Bitus at all. But now I think it's okay. So basically, Gia Phoenix is also attacked by Barban, I think, but so far we still don't have the story. But Ginga Rhinos first. So when the Gingamen were able to reach the heart that still lies inside them on the night of the Star Festival, the Steel Starbase broke free and joined the Gingamen as allies. So basically, what it can say in here, so its body was recovered by Dark Merchant. So this Dark Merchant is basically a bad guy, and then it's revealed the robot. It revealed the Giga, Rhinos, Phoenix, and also Bitus together, and they sold it to the Barban, I think, and they tried to destroy the Gingaioh, the Starbase, but they failed. Then it's somehow become friends or become the ally of the Gingamen because the Gingamen successfully, let's say, touch their heart. Okay. Then basically it's each mecha that combining become the Giga Rhinos over here. We can see first one is Giga Wheel 1. So when not battling, Giga Rhinos access are 5 Giga Wheels that are stored at the rear bay of the Giga Bikers. So they are Giga Wings. So we can see. So they are controlled not by humans, but controlled by the spirits of their respective service and don't require pilots for its function. Juriku Gatai. Giga Wheel 1. 18 meters, 800 pounds. So it's quite heavy, but it's not so big actually. Giga Wheel 18, 1000 Giga Wheel. So after torso of the Giga Rhinos, so they don't have. Okay, so because right now I understand because it's the Starbase Ginga Rhinos itself. It's like one entity, but this like a divided version, so they don't have the Starbase model of the Giga Wheel 2. Okay, Giga Wheel 3, and guys, just want to remind you guys, so if you buy the toys of the Giga Rhinos, please be careful because sometimes if we buy it second hand, maybe some of the weapon of the accessories is already missing, like the antenna or something. So please be careful and then please take a look, use as a reference, finding a YouTube or something, so you guys can get the complete edition now. Okay, Giga Wheel 4, Giga Wheel 5. So among these Giga Wheels, which one you guys think the coolest one? Personally, I like the Giga Wheel number 3. It kind of looks cool. And okay, Giga Wheel 5. And behind the. Whoa. Let's see this one. Okay. Wow, so the design of Giga Rhinos is really cool. The design looks much cooler than this picture. And the toys is really cool. I really like this. I hope I can get it soon for this one. So we can see like DX Gokin Juriku Gata Giga Rhinos. Giga Wheels の3年4個のもののタイヤはすべて別種のカスで優れている。マスクの下のメカニカルなOK。Then 再現されています。Then Giga Wheel 1, Giga Wheel 2, Giga Wheel 3. So it's kind of a nice combinations of the high come the Ginga Beast. Okay. Wait. I want to see Ginga right now. How to get back? Okay, that's how to get back. Okay, so now I want to study about the Giga Phoenix, still this Giga Phoenix, and then Giga Vitus. Giga Phoenix. Okay, Giga Phoenix is here. Back again. Giga Phoenix. Okay, Giga Phoenix. So let's take a look, guys, how the cars looks like. It's mentioned in here Giga Wing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, I think Giga Wing 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it can combine behind the Giga Wing. And still service Giga Phoenix for Seijuu Giga Phoenix is one of the two still service. One other one being still service Giga Rhinos in the Seijuu Sentai Gingaman. It combines with from the Giga Wings 1 to 5, Seijuu Sentai Gingaman, and 32 meters, 48 meters, 4,500 tons. Power is 23 million, so it's a little bit lower than its counterpart, the Gingaioh. And Giga Rhinos is actually more stronger, it's 22,000. Which one is bigger? This 28, 48, and I think the Giga Phoenix is 38, 48. So I think they have the same height. Most of this. So most of the mecha has the same height. Okay. Then Giga Phoenix, I think the story is saying that it came from the starbase of Giga Phoenix, but it destroyed by Balban and it transformed. It's still alive, it's safe, and transformed, become monster, become the mechanical versions, by the Dark Merchant. So it's become the Giga, still service Giga Phoenix. So Giga Phoenix is armed with the Giganic Boomerang, which can wield as melee weapon or charge with energy and throw as projectile. It possesses great speed and agility, so it can maneuver and outflank opponents as opposed to direct frontal assault from the Giga Rhino. So basically when attacking the enemy, so Giga Rhinos will strike from the land, and I think the Giga Phoenix will strike from the, let's say, from the front, using some kind of maneuver or something. They can combine become an energy cyclone tech. So this is Giga Phoenix in design. His light scrolls looks like something like Garuda. Then Giga Phoenix Boomerang, evil Giga Phoenix face, and this one is the face when it becomes the good one. Okay, so now I understand. So basically, this is the face when they just built by the dark merchant and then sold to the barman. But once they got beaten by the Gingaman, they become the friendly face like this one. This Sky Falcon, this Sky Fusion, Giga Phoenix Attack, Giga Phoenix using the Gigantic Buster, Giga Wings being deployed. Okay, so let's see. History, formerly the Blue Phoenix like Stardust Giga Phoenix. Giga Phoenix was naturally wounded by when the Barbarian attacked and destroyed the homeworld. Its body was recovered by Dark Merchant, same with the Giga Rhinos, and rebuild it, become a robot, and it's being sold to government again and attempted to destroy the Stardust. So I think once they save or the transform become the mechanical versions by the Dark Merchant, I think they lost their concise, let's say this consciousness, so they being sold to their enemy. But after defeated, Gingaman were able to reach the hearts that still live inside, and they become the good guy. So Giga Wings, just like Giga Rhinos, I think when not battling, they exist as Giga Wings. Giga Wing that are stored inside the Giga Biters. Robotory and the Giga Wheels are controlled by the spirit, so they don't need the pilot. So Giga Wing 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5. It's really cool. So you can see how they really make this become the similar with the toys over here. So you can see. So it's really well made, I think. I really like the old Sentai versions. Okay, so behind the scenes, the concept technology to be added, and let's see this one. Okay, so this is the design of Giga Wings. Wow, this design is really cool. This Giga Phoenix design is really buff. It's just like it's showing up like bodybuilder posing or something. And this is what's shown in the movie, and this is the toys. Wow, I really hope they remake the Giga Phoenix, the newer version of the Giga Phoenix that can buff like this. And it's the design of the Giga Wings. Okay, so let's go back. So basically what I little bit curious about is about the Dark Motion. I want to see the Dark Motion. I want to see Dark Motion first before we go to the Giga or Bypass. Okay, so this is how the Dark Motion looks like. So Dark Merchant, Yami no Shonen, is the 13th episode of the Seijuu Sentai Gingaman. Yami no Shonen is the first of two-part story that introduced the destructions of King Batobas. Space pilots by okay. So it's interesting. So let's back and get us the Gingabytes. Gingabytes. Where's Gingabytes? Okay. Gingabytes right now. Thank you guys who just joined right now. Hopefully you like this kind of study when I'm showing my toys Sentai and also talking about the Super Sentai story. So I just combine it, become the robot and the story, robot and the story, become the Robotory. Okay, so Ginga still Starbase Gigabytes. So this one is the Giga still Starbase Gigabytes or Tracer mode. So giant steel Starbase Gigabyte. It's called like in Japanese is a Chodai Seijuu Gigabytes was formerly the Silver Shark like Starbase. So I think this one is Starbase but made from the shark. Let's see. So length is 120 meters. Wait, 120 meters? So how can it contain the Giga wheels and Giga wings? Let's take a look how much the size of Giga wing. Typically weight is 38 and the height 28 when we can roll them, but each of them is 26 meters. Does it make sense? Length is 120 and then the height is 52 meters. Can it contain the 5 Giga wheel and Giga wings? I'm confusing that now. Because in terms of length and then height, can they fit this? Okay, so over here. Oh, I like this picture. So this is the shark, looks like the shark form of the Gigabytes. It looks like this, guys. And let's see the story. So now I'm talking about the Gigabytes over here. So this is the Gigabytes. The one that I have over here. Okay. Gigabytes primarily serve as carrier for the Giga wheels and Giga wings that make up the Rhinos and Phoenix respectively, and only rarely enters into the battle alongside them. So it's rarely jump into the battle. It was only still service that wasn't killed during the Gingaman and Mega Ranger. Gigabytes cruiser mode used to store the Giga wheels and the wing were not in battle, as well to transport them from planet to planet. After being freed from Bismillah control, the other still service took up residence in the cave hidden behind the Great Waterfall. Like the Gigawares and Gigawings, Gigabytes is controlled by spirit of the Starbase Gigabytes and doesn't require a pilot to function. Okay, this 3 Gigabytes was actually wounded from the Barbans. This one is the same story with the Gigamas and also the Giga Phoenix. Gigabytes was mortally wounded when the Barban attacked. Okay, and then it's saved by Dark Merchant, then sold to Barban, and then they got beaten by the Gingaman, and then they become the Gingaman friends. Then Gigabytes random mode when launching the Giga wheels and wings Gigabytes direct into quickly humanoid ship called the Scramble mode. So this one is Scramble mode that we also can replicate in the toys version. Wow, we can replicate. Okay, nice. So, guys, I have a review about this Gigabyte. Soon I'm going to review about this. I hope you like about that. And okay, Gigabyte canon and so on behind the scenes. And this also the design of the Gigabytes. Wow, let's zoom. Scramble mode. So guys, so you guys can see that actually it's store each rhinos and the giga wings, but this size is only 120 meters with a height of 56. I don't think that it can fit like that, but yeah, so far that's how it's explaining here. So, Gingaioh, Ginga Rhinos, Ginga Phoenix の分身女を加工する盤面形の兄弟のソーセージ。フリーザモードからスクランブルモードに変形する第29章より登場。Okay, so it mentions that it can become the scramble mode and it also can store the Giga Rhinos and the Giga Phoenix. And its first appearance in the chapter 29. Okay, so Seijuu. Sorry, I cannot read this, but the Vitus, so mini size. No. Okay, so I think this one is the toys. So mini size no Giga Wheel and Giga Phoenix を内部に重ねできる DX 登場機能を DX の格の可能な DX 版は海外での商品が計画を与えが実現に至らなかった。So what they're saying here is they have the Gigabytes toys in here. So the DX, they come up with that. They can store the mini Giga Wheel and also Giga Wings. And at first they try to make it the deluxe versions of the Gigabytes that can store the real size of the Giga Phoenix and the Giga Wheel. But they at first they plan to release it in the overseas, but at the end that project is not realized. So we don't have the DX versions, the big scale version of the Gigabytes. I'm so sad. I thought that someday I'm gonna have the deluxe versions that can fit the Ginga Phoenix and the Ginga Rhinos, but right now that dream is over. So at least pending for now. I hope someone make the big scale of the Gigabytes. Oh, please. Okay, guys. So that's study for today. I think so. Tomorrow is Monday. I hope you guys ready for work and also to school or anything your activity. But me myself, I start to enjoy this kind of learning of Super Sentai before facing the next week, so it makes us feel more spirited to do our activity. So how do you guys think about the study of us today about the Gingaman? I really enjoy today's sessions, and some of you guys send me comment. Thank you for that. I really appreciate, and please like, subscribe, and share this video to help me grow this channel together. And hopefully I can get the Ginga Rhino soon so I can play with you guys. The BullTaurus I have review, but I haven't paused the video, so hopefully in 1 or 2 days I'm gonna pause the video. Gigabytes I'm gonna review soon, so please wait for this. This really worth to wait about. This is I think this is my first like big scale, not big scale, but like spaceship of the Super Sentai that I have so far. So this one is really good. Hopefully you guys like it. So if you guys have the toys of the Gingaman, or you watch Gingaman, or you ever play with this kind of toys, please tell me in the comment sections below and tell me about how do you think about the toys, the Sentai's concept, the TV series, or anything. So thank you for sending me warm comment. Okay, so I think that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoy this kind of videos, and then I hope you guys have a great weekend and then can start next week with the full energize. And see you guys in the next video or the next live. Bye bye.